Hello and welcome to Education Assessment. My name is Jim Sturdivant. I'm going to be your instructor, and I like to put the learning objective on the very first slide. What is it that we're going to accomplish in this course? And here it is. I can assess student learning, which is really important. When I first started teaching high school back in the mid 1980s, if you had good classroom management and your students were engaged in learning activities, you got a great evaluation. Well, since that time, there's a lot more to teacher accountability, and principals, parents, communities, politicians, even students want to have evidence of student learning, which is fair. So this class is going to help you provide that. Hi, I'm Jim Sturdivant. I wanted to give just a brief background on me. I taught high school social studies for 34 years, and I retired in 2019. At that point, I came on as an adjunct at Muskingum, and it's been wonderful. It's just been a great gig. I taught the Education 341, which is the undergrad version of the assessment class. Talked a lot about assessment, practiced a lot of assessment in my K-12 role. I love teaching this course. Now, this course was created by the department at Muskingum, and so this is not my material, but theirs. So occasionally you might hear someone else's voice on here, like a presentation or a slideshow or whatever, and that's why. But I've taught this for a number of summers, and I really enjoy it. I think you're going to get a lot out of this class. Muskingum just migrated to the Canvas learning management system, and some of you may be familiar with it, some of you may not be. This is my first semester teaching with it, so we're going to work through this together. But if you go to the class, you're going to see a link that says calendar and assignment list. When you open that link, you're going to be greeted with this Google Doc. Now, nobody panic when they see Tuesday, 6:30 to 7:20 p.m. I'm going to talk about that in an upcoming slide. If you have a conflict, then we'll work with that. Bear with me for a minute on this part, and we'll address that very soon. But what you see here is the course is laid out. You got June 10th up to July 7th. We will not be meeting on July 7th. That's the last day that I would like everything submitted on. I'm going to submit my grades right after that. But what I want you to do is, in utilizing this tool, on June 10th, you look at the prompt one, you look on Canvas, you get those prompts, you work through those prompts, and then be prepared to discuss those prompts the next Tuesday on June 17th. Then on the June 17th, after that meeting, you're going to master prompts 2 in Canvas. So this is your little guide to help you navigate the course. When you go on Canvas, you're going to see that there are 4 weeks in the class. And if you click on the drop-down menu for each week, you'll get all the prompts that you need to master before the next collaboration the following week. So if there's any questions on how to do this, I'm going to show you how to interact with me here in the upcoming slides. But that's the way the course is laid out. On week 1, you do that drop-down menu, and then you master those prompts. And you do that for the following weeks. So here we are back on this calendar slide, and this one's labeled Weekly Collaboration. This is what makes the course very rich, is when you come in and collaborate with your peers about the prompts. It's my favorite part of the class. You're going to find in these sessions that I talk less and you talk more. And the way to access this is through the Teams link that's listed on the slide, but also there's a Teams link in the Canvas platform. I don't think you're going to have a hard time finding it at all. This is what's important. You come in, let's say on June 17th, ready to talk about prompt 1. But let's say something comes up and you can't join the collaboration Tuesday night at 6:30. All you got to do is reach out. We'll do an alternative time. It'll just be you and me, or maybe I'll throw you into the other class. But if you can't make it and there's 4 meetings, then you need to reach out to me and we'll figure out some type of alternative. Hey, this is an important slide because one of the things that's crucial in this next 4 weeks is that you and I develop a collaborative relationship. And I think one of the easiest ways to do that is for you just to text me, and I'll text back to you. I will create a text chain for the entire class. And what I like to do in texting is do a voice text. Like I'll hit the record feature and just talk like I'm talking right now, because I can talk a heck of a lot faster than I can type or text. And what's interesting about this is I give lots of audio feedback via this method. Now, if you are someone who's uncomfortable texting with me, you can absolutely email me. It's just that this is a great way to provide audio feedback and audio collaboration. And we'll also create a text chain, so I will communicate with everybody via text. So again, there's my number right there. If you are comfortable, text me your name and that you're in this class, because I'm teaching one other class, and I will respond. And I'm looking forward to meeting you here soon.